Alrighty, so welcome back to the Wednesday stream. I'm your host, apart from 39. Today I'll be streaming 3 games. First, Berserker Khazhan, Atomfall, and Rise of Ronin. You know what, let me see. Do I have anything else on hand I could possibly... Alrighty, so... let's just ditch Rise of Ronin, actually. That's something on my own time. I was just hoping for some... then again. Yeah, just keep it just in case. Anyway, so... It's been a while since my last stream. It's just been a while since my last stream. Last I was streaming Rise of Ronin. My connection got cut off because of some ungodly reason. I'm sure it'll happen again. God, I need to start streaming more independently. When I say that, I'm mostly referring to... Because I'm using... Restream right now, and I'll say the least, I didn't mean to try and do YouTube for a while, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, so for the most part, we're starting off simple with a relatively new game. First Berserker, Khazhan. Based off the Dungeon Fighter online game, First Berserker Khazhan takes place 800 years before that game, and takes place with the titular character Khazhan. Now, to give context, Khazhan in DNF, or Dungeon Fighter, is a... Yes, Khazhan in the context of Dungeon Fighter is a god of destruction. His whole repertoire thing, whatever you want to call it, his whole deal is that he, along with another person, fell from grace and effectively became demon gods. Khazhan becoming if I'm not mistaken, demon god of destruction, whilst his friend Ozma became some other demon god. At least that's what I'm able to put together and figure out, at least somewhat. DNF lore is just not that rich, if I'm being honest. People are more focused on the mechanical side of the game, anyway. But, yeah. The events that transpired was that Khazan's friend, was tortured gratuitously to the point that he lost his fucking mind. And Khazhan was exiled to the Frostback Mountains, where he would probably live out for the rest of his days, dying slowly. Khazhan, in original DNF lore, died in an avalanche, in which, if I'm not mistaken, it is interpreted now with this new lore that his whole being, body, and soul became possessed by, a phantom, a ghost. And so he became a sort of revenant god thing, and there's like a bunch of other stuff that happened as well in between, in which, he became Khazhan, god of destruction, as well as the source of one of the many classes in Dungeon Fighter as well, the Slayer, who has many subclasses, but to say the least, to put simply, he's responsible for the affliction that the Slayers, both male and female Slayers, in DNF proper, face. The Berserker's curse, the Ghost Arms, and, of course, Khazan's curse. Quite a bit of rich detail. However, the thing is, with DNF currently, there's no lore about Khazan himself. Sure, there's about him when he became, the big bad demon god, and how him, along with Ozma, fell from grace, but nobody knows much about Khazan the Great General. It was 800 years ago, but still. So now, this game takes place in the pretext and context of Khazan being Khazan. This is a sort of what-if story if Khazan lived. Instead of dying in that avalanche like he should have, he survived by sheer force of will, I imagine, and likely his fate would still be the same. Who knows? But for now, I've progressed to the point of not that far in the game. I'm like after the third boss. Fucking Viper gave me a 5-finger 10 prostate penetration salute, but I did it. It was a pain in the ass. My level is level 53, and I had trouble fighting fucking Viper. So yeah. Alright, let's talk to this old lady that was in the demo.
사장님께 도움을 드리고자 제 손자를 데리고 왔습니다. 물품을 조달하는 능력이 뛰어난 녀석이지요. 저는 이제 설산으로 돌아가려고 합니다. 부디 가자님의 앞길에 새 신의 가호가 깃들길 바랍니다. 부디.
Alrighty.
전 휘무크의 손자 두이무크라고 합니다. 할머니께서 카자님을 도우라 하셔서 이렇게 찾아왔어요. 그보다 지금 급히 도움을 부탁드려야 할 것 같습니다. 프라우 마을에 봉화가 올랐거든요. 용족의 침략이에요. 파벨님이 병력을 끌고 오겠지만 늦어진다면...
지금 파벨이라고 했나?
네, 파벨님은 프라우의 영주니까요. 카자님, 제발 도와주세요. 출발 전에 필요한 게 있으면 말씀해 주세요. 제가 가지고 있는 게 도움이 될 겁니다.
Alrighty. Alright, so this is the guy we could buy gear from. At long last, we could buy some stuff. What can I get my hands on? Do you have anything good? You have anything bad? Do you ever restock your gear? Alright, so I did pre-order this game, hence why I'm playing this a bit early, as well as have a bunch of other stuff on hand. Let me... What is this shit? Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah! Alright, so, real quick. The armor, the quote-unquote armor, I should say, I was wearing before is called Fallen Star armor. It's one of the pre-order sets I get when for Dungeon Fighter. So this is Khazhan without any armor, right? Let me put on the Fallen Star set. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. What's that? You want to play all scarred and shirtless and shit? Well, you gotta pay, you gotta pre-order and get the deluxe edition, bucko! Oh, that's kind of funny, though. Still, it's kind of cool to see there's actual differences between being naked in this. Oh, that's kind of funny, though. Fun fact about the pre-order set, or not the pre-order set, the deluxe armor set that you get if you get the deluxe edition, is that the weapons you use in the armor that is shown here is the actual armor used in Dungeon Fighter as well. So, there are, I guess you could say there are two versions of this armor, so to speak, shown in Dungeon Fighter. One being this armor, which is, you know, Khazhan the Great General, and the other one being the Khazhan God of Destruction set instead. I don't think that armor is in-game, but this is pretty much the same set, but Khazhan as a human, effectively. It's kind of cool, actually, because I'm trying to remember. I did do some light research into if Khazhan, you know, existed in any form or fashion in the game. He did, and he did have actual sprite and artwork made for him, or made about him before, you know, he became God of Destruction. And so, yeah. And his iconic weapon set is the dual wield, the sword and axe, despite the fact that I think a spear suits him better. But, you know, that's here nor there. I'm not gonna wear this set, though, because, one, the set is not as good as... This set is not that... I shouldn't say it's not as good. More particularly, what I mean to say is that it's, compared to what I need and want, it's not that great yet. I need to upgrade it first so it's better. And so I just may as well just go full light and with this armor because I get an extra health charge. And so that's why I'm wearing it. Cannot be open from here. What the fuck's the point of it being here then? What's that? You want to be long-haired Khazhan? Well, you gotta start fucking getting that pre-order, bucko. Alright, let's see. What's going on? Okay.
명계로 향하는 영혼이 사라지고 있습니다.
Upgrade Spirit of Advocacy. Okay. Enter the training grounds. So, I am actually continuing my progress from when I finished the demo. And I will remark right now, I am not doing a full playthrough of First Berserker Khazhan. I need to find a reliable timestamp to do so, and along with that, I got like a bunch of other games going on anyway, so... yeah. Anyway, so this is dual wield. This is the set you usually start off with. It's not terrible, so to speak. It's slow, it's impactful though, so you got all sorts of stuff going on. It's got like all this basic combo stuff. One thing to be certain about is that this... yeah, one thing to be certain about at the very least with this game is that each weapon... there's never going to be like a fast weapon, a truly fast weapon, so... so, yeah, you'll need to get used to like having heft and weight. The only thing that's like really fast is like the spear. In which I say, bullshit, DNF. Why the fuck isn't Khazhan a spearman? Who gives a shit about his sword and axe? Everybody knows spearmen are in. But yeah. But yeah, the spear is fast. It's not fast now, I'll say that, because I actually had to remove all my skill. In order for me to defeat Viper, I just switched to dual wield, because apparently it was a lot more... it was a lot easier and cheesier to do. And so, I switched from spear to dual wield, but I'll tell you this. Moonlight Stance is great for if you want to lay into, like, attrition, effectively. And when I say that, I mean, like, you pretty much whittle down and drain enemy stamina faster with the spear. The only problem is, you can't deal enough damage worth shit with the spear. So, pretty much, your health, or the health damage you deal is not going to be enough. And by the time you pull off, like, fatal blows or such, it's still not going to be enough. At least in early levels. At least against Viper, I'll say. Fucking Viper is just the worst boss I've ever faced. I fucking lucked out when I faced Viper with the dual wield. So yeah, the one benefit about dual wield is that you just chain like absolutely mad and crazy, is what I'll say. But yeah, you chain like a madman. It's great. The spear is kind of the same thing as well. It's probably like the second fastest chainable. The only thing is that you really rely on is just Moonlight Stance and just utilizing forms and such that will allow you to just rend your way through.
우리의 사명은 이제 시작일 뿐이다. 용기의 질서가 흐트러진 원인을 찾아야 한다.
The greatsword is actually pretty good as well. The only thing is that by comparison to the dual wield or the spear, you're not going to be as mobile by comparison. In fact, you're going to be remarkably slow as shit, if I'm going to be honest. So if you're going to invest in the greatsword, you better fucking invest in the greatsword. Because there's no way you're going to fucking survive using greatsword just by using stock. Because the one thing that Greatsword does that makes it so good, so to speak, is the ability to damage enemies while deflecting. And it's not like a great deal of damage. It's like chip damage type stuff, right? But that's the only way you're going to sustainably use it, I'd say. Oh, now I get the codex. Blade Phantom. I defeated him 3 times, and I'm not going to bother trying to fight Viper. I grinded fucking Soul, the Phantom Knight, or the Phantom Blade, so much that I got the full set, but I don't have the spear. And I was hoping to get the spear, because fucking Blade Phantom's armor is just great. Relatively speaking. It's got this one skill that's really useful. You know what? I'm just gonna... If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna switch out my gear for that, actually. So allow me to demonstrate the Soul Eater set. Or the Blade Phantom armor, effectively. So Blade Phantom armor has a very special thing attached to it when you run with it. And it's this. Phantom Judgment. Phantom Judgment is what makes getting this armor so worthwhile, I'd say.
카자님, 여기까지 와주셔서 감사합니다. 이제 희망이 생겼어요.
Have you seen Pavel?
아니요, 아직 안 오신 것 같아요. 용족이 습격될 때마다 파벨님이 군사를 이끌고 와주셨는데 파벨님은 영지빈을 보실 분이 아니에요. 분명 곧 도착하실 거라 믿어요.
What do you know of the Dragonkin attacks?
용족이 마을에 나타났어요. 처음에는 광룡 전쟁에서 살아남은 듯하지만 이번엔 너무 많은 용족이 쳐들어온 것 같아요.
Alright, but yeah. Allow me to demonstrate the Soul Eater armor set. It's pretty good looking, I'd say, but the benefits are what makes it interesting. The only downside is that it's armor, and it's heavyweight armor. I mean, I'm gonna be weighed down. I mean, I'm not gonna be as fast. I mean, I gotta invest into strength like crazy. I am so grossly over-leveled right now. I'm sure this would have hurt me and killed me if I was any lesser level. But because I literally over-leveled like crazy, like... I grinded the Blade Phantom power mission so much. That's how I got this full armor set. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ, come on. Oh boy, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Let's see if I could get to hunting bears. Hello. Oh, boy. Oh, sweet grief. More gear. Yes, I need more gear. Please, give me the gear. I need better equipment than what I'm working with. Allow me to demonstrate the power of the Blade Phantom armor. Fucking... That was the power of the Blade Phantom armor. It's just... You summon more people to fight in your stead is what happens. It's great, I love it. But yeah, it's great, I love it. It's beautiful. Most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Prague. I expect there to be at some point a rotund woman with a giant stick in her hand saying something in some spider language I can't understand. Ah, damn. Villager Greatsword. Alrighty, excellent. I should remark I'm playing this on normal mode right now, because there is 2 modes. There are 2 modes to this game. No shame if you're playing easy, but still. Oh no, just realized it. Oh. You betray my trust, game. Oh well, what can you do? See how far I get with this armor, actually. I do want to use this armor because it not only looks nice, but the skill is also really useful. Hello. What a shame. Let me see. I do want to try and invest into like other weapons, but at the same time I know for a fact it's gonna be like really... Yeah, it's just gonna be really whatever, I guess you could say. Okay. I want to keep summoning Spear, that's why. Spear is just so fucking good. I just love the Spear. Although... keep that in there. Get myself the Moonlight Stance for the Spear. Where'd my body go? Get over here. power. There we go. Excellent. I love the power. Alrighty, where does this lead to, I wonder? Not touching that with a 10-foot pole, not yet. That was my free dinner, you fuck! Anything good? Ooh, now that's some good stuff right there. I like it. See. Maximum stamina and recovery. Yes, please. Potent damage. I'll take it, sure. I just love the fact that when it comes to making armor for Khazhan, they kind of sort of went and leaned into like more. I want to say skimpy, but I guess the right appropriate answer would be like barbarian. Which, to be fair, the backstory that I read up on Khazhan for this game specifically was that the Great General, by origin, was and is a barbarian. So it fits the criteria. Man, this armor is really sick, though. It kind of reminds me of, like, Darksider armor. It reminds me of the Armageddon plate set you get in that game. He's gonna get shot! Oh, no. Oh, yes! Khazhan! Oh, that isn't terrifying at all! It's kind of funny, though. You just see this fucking berserk-looking dude walk up. Oh, it's just so funny. Villagers are running away from the lizard men. The villagers run across what might have been their superior officer. Oh, that's so funny. Alrighty. We're in lizard man territory now. You know, if I was wearing the Fallen Star armor, that'd be even more hilarious. Just see this half-naked, scarred-up dude walk up, and they still say thank you. Damn, I'm good. Nah, it's not like this is gonna work. Yep. Never fuck with a guy that knows how to shoot at range with a javelin that has no drop-off rate. This is not the equivalent of shooting. Your green skin won't save you here. I see all. Son of a... Lord, give me the willpower to just butcher these lizard fucks to oblivion. It's like, Lord, just give me a reason. Fuck. And he just fell down over. Oh well. Who dares to challenge my superior tactics of me literally pushing people over a fucking edge? Because, quite literally, that's the worst position you could find yourself in. Alright. You know, I wonder what people are gonna add to this game in terms of mods. You know it's gonna be possible. This thing's running on fucking Unreal. People have been making mods for Sifu for a while now, so, you know, I don't see why not to do the same for, I don't see why not to do the same for Khazhan. Oh, pack it in, you. Alrighty. Alright, I think it's high time for me to change gear, though. Pilgrim dual wield, okay. Just wear an eye patch. Alright, there we go. Javelin in terrain. Hey, what happened, guys? Just look behind for his buddies. Oh, damn it. I am liking First Berserker Khazhan though right now. Visually, it's very interesting of a game. Technically, in terms of like actual raw gameplay, it is also pretty good too. It's been a while since I played a game that required me to be this aggressive in my playstyle. The only other game I could maybe kind of sort of think of is Lies of P. But even then, Lies of P had the ability to like restore stamina and other features pretty effectively. With First Berserker Khazhan, the whole idea is for you to pretty much just deal as much damage in a short amount of time, like a true Berserker. And just like that, I guess. Just landed a headshot, that's it. Is there people in there? Doesn't seem like it. No, okay. Ugh, boy. Just ate a ton of shit on that. See anything good, or is this gonna be a trap? I mean, just wielding these weapons just really looks weird with Khazhan, though. Oh, interesting, okay. Alright, well this is the most deranged look I've got so far right now, that's for sure. Oh boy, look at that though. Oh god, I hate fucking that though. I'm just gonna keep the, so I'm just gonna rock out Fallen Star, because Fallen Star, it's just, for me at the very least, it's decent. As well as just the extra boost to, as well as just having the extra stuff there as well is great. The extra nether energy. Alrighty. And just like that, 2 extras land on me. And another headshot. Face me. Face me. Ugh, boy. There we go. Excellent. Got Simulacrum and Power. 2 things I love. Okay, climb on up. Oh boy, that's just so satisfying. Another headshot. Come on, really? Trying to fucking move. Ugh. I would use the gamepad / Xbox controller I have, but my shoulder button is literally kind of borked right now because I keep on any game I fucking play keeps on freaking having that involves parrying. I just borked it up that way. These controls were not meant for intense parrying combat. I don't think I have any, I really don't think I got anything else I could use to... Alright. What will you even classify this weapon as? A machete and an axe? Or would it be a short sword and an axe? Motherfucker. Poison does me in. I'm gonna hate these dragon folk. You know, I probably should hate these dragon folk. These guys are like, what are they? They're supposed to be like acolytes or foot soldiers of the dragon that was causing problems before the story. Sit your ass down. I don't want to deal with your poison shit. My turn. I'm light. I got extra health boost, so to speak. What's there not to like? Alright, I'm not about to fucking deal with this horse shit up ahead. In close quarters combat of all things. There we go. Get the fuck down on the ground! There we go. Oh, there's just a stake burning here. What the fuck? You know, the more and more I see these dragon folk, the more and more I don't like them. There we go. Oh my god! That's so fucking hilarious. I wasn't expecting it yet, I parried it. It's great. See, anything up here? best thing about 2 weapons is the fact that I have 2 hitboxes. There's an upside right there. That's really about all I could think of off the top of my head, if I'm being honest. There we go. All that effort just to bang on a barricade. What's in here? Can I open it? Oh joy, it's Viper again. Oh, thank God. Pulled out somehow. Ooh, okay, nice. There we go. And this is why I like the Fallen Star armor set. Why go around while looking all well dressed and the like when I could just go around in rags and still be as effective? Isn't that what the point of being a barbarian is? Damage multiplier. It's just a flat 1. What's the difference? That's actually pretty impressive. It still fucking hurts me if I touch it. He's like, oh, I wonder if I touch it. The shards hurt me. Man, I can't wait to see the DNF Khazhan Dragonkin did nothing wrong lore explanation video. Nope. Oh no, I'm downed. Oh well. What's over there, I wonder? There we go. And what's up here, though? See, anything good? Anything bad? Where's Pavel? We're all gonna die if he doesn't get over here. There we go. Excellent. Well, it was just lore stuff. What can you do, I guess? Alrighty, excellent. See if we could try and beat this, not this game, this episode, I guess, for first Berserker Khazhan. Oh my god, I got a skill point, guys. Oh, those poor bastards. They don't respawn. Those 3 guys that were just knocking on the boulders are just like, oh, they're permanently dead. That's it. Damn, I'm good. At least in terms of getting shots off. Why put myself at unnecessary risk when I could just take out the biggest threat and then cull the rest? Simpler that way. Motherfucker. Goddamn. Big guy's just giving me problems. Story of my life. Ah, boy. Alright, this is gonna be a bit of a while. I'm trying to think. There's been a few interesting games that have been coming out from all sorts of places of the world. I'm still, if I'm gonna be honest, for Nexon, in terms of their single-player catalog, after first Berserker Khazhan, I'm looking forward to... Right, so, I have no idea if this is gonna probably start a new stream set, but whatever. Well, because I have to resolve this somehow. Anyway, so, after first Berserker Khazhan, yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking, yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking probably retitle and everything. Thank you, Internet. Anyway. After first Berserker Khazhan, I am looking forward to Vindictus Defying Fate, if I'm being honest. That's one game I'm looking forward to. I do hope that maybe at some point... No, not some point. That hopefully maybe during the development of that game, that Nexon and whoever the dev team is would probably add in at least up to Season 2 characters, which pretty much involves... Because I know for Season 1 specifically... Sorry about that. Anyway, I'll wash it. Oh, come on. There we go. So yeah, as I was saying, hopefully when Vindictus Defying, if and when Vindictus Defying Fate comes out, maybe like this year or next, they add up to Season 2 characters. I'm trying to really remember Season 1 for Vindictus. I know that from the offset they had Lethia / Lan. They had Fiona, and they had, I think it was Evie, and a few other characters as well. I know that Herc, Arisha, and a few other characters came way later. And yeah, I know that those characters came way later. I think, no, I know that they are adding, I know that they're adding Delia as well as Karok to the baseline roster, which Karok was Season 2 and Delia was Season 3 or 4, I think, for Vindictus. There we go. But yeah, I know that they added Delia and Karok to the baseline roster. So here's hoping that maybe, that at least maybe Herc will make it too. The answer to that may be, seems likely. I'm not expecting them to add, like, new characters like So or, a Kel, or even, what was it? Sharon, there we go. I'm not expecting even the newest character, Nimhain, or Nimhain, however you say it. I'm not expecting her to make an appearance either, aside from maybe her goddess form. That's it. So yeah. Alrighty, boost that willpower in game, yeah? Alrighty, let's see how this pans out right now. A goat wielding a stake and hammer. And you got me, a literal guy in a skirt. Nothing else, and a sword and axe. Or no, yeah, no. Oh, joy. Here we go. Oof, stake driven. Oh boy. That one sure rings some bells. Alright. I'm gonna give it one more shot, and after that I'm switching gears. Let's try the hero set. Why not? I mean, I'm not expecting it to be any much better, but still. Let's see. Extra willpower, potential bloat damage. Alright. I mean, it's not the best, but still. Should suffice, I think. With everything stacking up on top of each other and the like. I know it's probably going to take me another 50 shots just trying to get past that goat alone. Assuming there's not a phase 2, God forbid. Yeah, alright. Alright, well, that's only enough for first Berserker Khazhan for now. Alright, one moment. I'm gonna step away for a sec. Boot up the next one while doing so. Be back shortly. Alright, I'm back. Alright. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Alright, give me a second. God, I gotta solve what the hell's causing my connection to drop. What the fuck? I have a both wired and wireless connection going on. What the shit? Come on, man. Let's see here. You know, maybe I should just turn off my wireless adapter. Just let the wire do all the work. Alright, anyway. So, next up on the roster is Atomfall. I'm not gonna start. This is not me doing a full playthrough again, by the way. This is just gonna be a series of me doing one-offs and intersections and such. So yeah, that's really about it. So, Atomfall. It is the new game by Rebellion that has people all interested in going, ooh, that's kind of like Fallout. And, you know, people playing it because it reminds them of Fallout. So far, I can see the Fallout experience a little bit. However, Fallout is an RPG. Yeah. Nope. Fallout is an RPG, whilst Atomfall so far just seems to be a raw survival game. Yeah. So the cold crux of Atomfall right now is that a part of Britain's Isles has become subject to a weird natural disaster, to the point that they have to quarantine and lock off the entire island. And so now you got these poor, miserable people trying to go about their day, while having to contend with a, I guess, new world order? At least a new local order. Alright, but yeah. So this game is made by Rebellion, the same people that have done the Sniper Elite games, as well as a bunch of older titles that I'm sure some of you have played, like Alien vs. Predator 1, Alien vs. Predator 2, Alien vs. Predator 2010. But yeah, this is their foray into making a open world first person game with, I guess, kind of sort of RPG elements. The only thing that's really RPG about this game is more or less the survival mechanics, and even then, that's kind of sort of up in the air a little bit. It's not like you change armors and you get, like, different statistical values, or, you know, you invest into, like, skill points and becoming more persuasive or some such. No, instead, it's I would probably guess so far. It's likely going to be about you as a player having to use your head a little bit to explore and investigate certain things, and you have to put together like a bunch of pieces, kind of sort of like Frogware's Sherlock Holmes series of games, where the emphasis is on exploration and no, would you look at that? Alright, but yeah. As I was saying, it's kind of like Frogware's Sherlock Holmes games, where it's more incentivized for you to explore around, piece together some clues together, and likely to keep an eye on like context clues and such. Oh, sweet. You know, funnily enough, the way my character, the way gunplay seems to work, kind of sort of reminds me of Chernobylite. The gun is in low ready position, and ADS is the only thing that really... Yeah, ADS is like the only thing that's, But yeah, ADS is how you really aim your weapon. What does this do? Okay. The doors are locked. Can't get in. Alright. This whole place is quarantined in. What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm literally just stumbling ass backwards into some of this stuff, man. Oberon. This seems important, I think. Who the hell is this? What the hell should I be? What should I even be looking for? Oh, joy. Oh, okay. Alright, got a high power. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. Hold on. Could I? Damn it, I thought I could interact with the bodies a bit. Let's see. Damn it. Alright. Guess it was just in a phantom of my mind. That's it. There we go. Oh joy, so I gotta go around, start turning stuff on. SMG ammo. Great. Got some string. It's dark and scary. Can't see shit. More pistol ammo. Excellent. Oh, I see what the issue is going to be now. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Damn, leeches have gotten big. Shit. I thought it was gonna be electrical, but no. Alright, let's see. The power source down there? Let's see. God, this movement feels stiff as shit. Okay. Let's see. What's this? Okay. Modified tank running, don't believe why. Military draw mapped personal. Okay. Vehicle depot in Skethermore. Is this just what the whole game's gonna be? It's gonna be me just running around trying to slowly but surely open this place up. Got some rifle ammo, glass tumbler. Let's see, what do we got here? Spare battery at the dam. Oh my goodness. Shotgun ammo and SMG ammo. All I got is like a single shot shotgun, that's it. I know there's like somewhere in this game like a Lee Enfield. What's this button do? What's this button do? I wonder if this game is going to be able to be played after you finish it. Probably not. Oh, damn it. Enemies are much more aggressive when you're in their territory. Oh, I haven't noticed. Let me see, I got like 3 skill points now. Let's see, what can I get? Disarm traps. Throw weapon. Do I have anything else I could possibly use? Give me a second. What the fuck? Alright. What I wouldn't give just to have a lean function right now. Ugh, boy. That was aggressive. Oh, good old double barrel now. Let's see here. An axe. You know what they say, he's not dead. Get an axe. Ah, excellent. Just what I needed and wanted. The Lee Enfield. That, thank you very much. Oh, and you had 3 bullets too. You shouldn't have. Really. I wonder if at some point in this game I'll be able to unlock Minute Mad technique or something. A lot of the weapons in this game are gonna be freaking Cold War era weapons, as well as, if I'm not trying to think, it's like weapons from the 70s. So Lee Enfield and a bunch of other weapons like Atomfall would have been more prevalent and common. Alrighty. Some gunpowder. This game is really reminding me a lot of Chernobylite. It's got the whole clunky aesthetic thing going on, you know?
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the quarantine protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the penal charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences.
Follow protocol or face the consequences. Oh.
Well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, alright? What are you gawking at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on.
You mean there are villagers here?
A few. The ones who'd hung on until we turned up. Lucky for them that we did. It's good having civvies around. Reminds you what you're fighting for, eh?
Who's in charge of the village?
That'd be the captain. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
No, Sarge.
There we go then. Outlaws we shoot. Strangers we let in. Captain's orders. For the 100th time. You know what the captain said? We have to move anybody vulnerable inside the inner perimeter.
Vulnerable? The bloody cheek of you! Ah, at least the outlaws have the common decency to rub us blind and not tell us it's for our own bloody good.
Not sure I like right, listen to me, Warden. Orders is orders. You obey orders, or it's the jug for you.
You never took us in the prison. And diving, you never.
Watch me. You should be thanking us for protecting you. You know that?
Aye, I suppose so.
You suppose. Let me hear you say it.
Thank you. Thank you for protecting us.
That's better. Now gather your tat and get out.
Shit.
Let's not have any trouble. Keep the peace, Sibby.
My goodness. So, what's this? You want me to keep powering the interchange?
Yes. Find more batteries and store more batteries.
Yes. Of course, just keep doing what I've always been doing.
If you encounter any
33 east. 33 east, 0.9. 79 north.
avoid Slattendale until the area is once again declared safe.
What am I looking for?
Hands away from any weapons, you.
Let me see. I'm on the 34th parallel right now, so what the fuck am I looking at? Let's see what's going on in Grendel's head.
A new customer. How do? Not often we see new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland. Such as it is. Now, what can I do for you?
What do you have on offer?
Fountains of beer, dance needles, and the finest cuisine in the land. Well, we've got some beer. And I found a pickled onion in a jar in the back of the cupboard. Seriously, mind, I can get me hands on things. Some pretty hard to find things at that. Feeling that? I can offer conversation. No gossip, mind you. You're locked up for gossip these days.
I'm after certain supplies.
I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind?
Heavier weaponry.
Bet you could. But you wouldn't find anything like that in Wyndham. But there's a ruined mill out on Skellermore. There's a fella up there, more often than not, and he might have what you're looking for. Fair warning though, out in Skellermore, soldiers don't care who or what you are. They'll shoot before they ask. You let me know if there's out else I can help.
Let's see, what's he got? Bard metal detector recipe, firearm mastery, and a melee combat. Let's see. Yeah, just about everything I got. Great.
There. All good. All sorts comes through here. So don't let me ask you something. The soldiers, protocol as they go by. What do you make of that?
Seem to be here to protect the village, aren't they? Seem to be doing a good job too.
Well, aye. If burning our houses willy-nilly is protecting us, aye. Look, I'm willing to trust, give your heart in the right place. And I need help with something. Soldiers have got their eyes on me. But they'll give you the benefit of the doubt, for the moment at least. I need to collect a few messages. Now important, you understand. But I can't stick me nose out of the door without the soldiers taking an interest. You, the walker of the village. So I need you to go to Skethermore for us.
Why all the secrecy? What are these messages for?
I'm not interested. Just need a mite of discretion in the gathering, if you follow me. There's something in it for you, no? Not asking you to do out for now. I need a message collecting from Nora. Careful with her. She's not fond of strangers. But it'll be all right if you see I sent you. She hides out in her barn on Skethermore. I'll mark it for you. The other note is with a fella who skulks all over Skethermore. But we have a meeting place. I'll mark it on your map. See you around.
Found a training manual. Now add unlockable skills to the skill menu.
Wonder what's going on with Nancy and Ash.
Reduces weapon recoil.
She thinks me dead.
Watch yourself, Sibby.
Here. I'm looking at this right now, and the 39th line is supposed to be around here, so it's. Let me see. So this is supposed to be 39.9. 79 north. So assuming this is north. No, wait, maybe instead it's supposed to be in. No matter how you cut it, it's still landing somewhere around here. No, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. There we go, alright. Now we're cooking with something much more efficient. Okay, X marks the spot. I feel like I'm gonna need a metal detector or something to find what I'm looking for here. Okay. Cache buried here. Was it like in the middle of the park or something? $42 east, 80 north. Alright. 4.2 east. Yeah, something tells me I'm gonna need a metal detector or something to try and sort out what's here. Alright. Guess there's no real concept of stealing in this game, from what I can see. It's not like anyone's really opposing to me taking like random shit that's on the friggin' ground, I guess. You think a game like this would have, I guess, some equivalent to stealing? I guess not. I know that I do know that when it comes to this game particularly, certain things are pretty much to fit the apocalypse aesthetic. Survival is one of those things, along with that trading doesn't rely on monetary. Doesn't rely on money, but instead relies off you using, you pretty much bartering with objects and such. So you need to have, like, actual capital equipment to use.
Well, well, new face. Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble, and yet they bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from?
Just a wanderer, trying to stay alive.
If you wandered out there and survived, then you're doing better than most. But I'm sure there's more to you than that, eh? In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Kingdom is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it will be reciprocated, but don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information.
Perhaps. What do you want to know?
I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside.
Not sure I could. And what would you give for me in return?
Let me worry about what to do with it. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing out. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here, just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside?
My memories are gone. I don't know how or where it came from.
Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now. I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear? And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in another way.
What sort of ways?
The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good. I'm sure of it. They can hardly get the time of day. You're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, nor are Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker. I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
I should be going.
Good day to you. Stay at a patrol, eh?
Oh, okay. Things have gotten desperate. I'm stealing toilet paper. Again, this... I'm really trying to really place where I feel about this so far. I mean, on one hand, it's a very interesting and engaging game. On the other hand, though, this doesn't have, like...
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village palings.
At the same time, I can't exactly say that. It's just interesting so far. Oh, excellent. Fucking tea restores health. Okay, that's pretty cool though. Still though, it feels kind of weird the fact that I could just take some of this stuff.
Welcome back.
Then again, it's like, what can I really do with these things natively? Let's see. I'm not selling my Lee Enfield.
Nicely done. And all on the knee. See you around.
Alrighty. Oh, sweet. Potted meat. I hope these villagers don't mind if I take all their stuff, you know? It's only their livelihood and their lifeline of food, that's all.
Welcome back.
You mind if I give you all this? I got bread. I got a slice of cake. Yay.
All good. See you around.
All it cost me was getting a few bits of bread and a slice of cake. Jesus Christ almighty. Alright, how am I supposed to... Oh, okay. Just like that. Okay. Survivor's revolver. Okay, so that's how it works. Dude went crazy when he saw me bust out the metal detector. He's like, saw this! That guy's got a metal detector! Alrighty.
Do as you're told, right?
Ooh, another Lee Enfield. Do these things have durability, or are they just forever? And it's just the fact that these weapons are just gonna be in shit condition the entire way through. These are important things to know, you know? Oh, excellent. More rifle ammo. As if I didn't have enough rifle ammo. Well, actually, you can never have enough ammo for the Lee Enfield. All I need now is just to learn Minute Mad technique. And I'll just slam fire this thing constantly. How many rounds can you shoot down in a minute? 2, apparently. Let me see. I'm curious. What do people say about this game so far? Very positive. Alright. Let me look something up real quick. What the hell? Alright. Alright, apologies about that. Nope. Let me see what I'm working with here. June's errand. Visit the boathouse, plant flowers, stretch an early night? Okay. Go to the bakery then. Where's the bakery? There it is. Okay. Oi, bruv. Hello. I'm here to inquire about your yeast. I don't know.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do.
Why are you worried I might be with the soldiers?
Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't.
If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Whatever your secret is, you can't keep it from the soldiers forever.
Secret? I've got no secrets. You don't know what you're mithering about. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something.
Well, yeah. Captain Sims wanted me to check on you.
He did he? So you've sided with the protocol, eh? Bloody soldiers, always digging around trying to find your secrets. Well, like I said, you won't get nothing out of me. I know. Did you want something? I know.
Definitely something going on here. Okay. What engine is this thing running on? Is this running on, is this running on Rebellion's engine? The Asura engine. I imagine the Asura engine is the proprietary engine that is used for, right. Alright. Alright. So I imagine the Asura engine is the proprietary engine that Rebellion uses. It's probably nothing that crazy, but still.
Give my eye teeth to be back in Swindon now.
Keep the peace, Civvy.
Boy. You shitting me? Come on. Dive, dive, dive. Jesus Christ Almighty. Lucy, put your neck and pull your neck, mate. Me and the lads are grateful for your supplies you acquire in the black market goods.
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I? Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned it avoids confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you?
No.
Excellent answer. I can see we're going to get along like an house on fire. You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets a face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform, which means you're not one of us army lads.
Is that a problem?
Of course not. Don't let this uniform give you the heebies. In here, we're nothing but tradesmen and customer, you and me. Take warning now. Outlaws have tried it on in the past. And it's made the patrols here and scared them all a bit. So get happy. If your plans to wander about, be careful. Soldiers won't tell you from the next bugger, and they'll shoot before they ask. Now then, if it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way. Hello. I can get my hands on stuff for trade, like the folks in the village can't.
You're a soldier.
That I am. One of the heroic squaddies sent to sort out this whole palaver. You can see how well that turned out. Soldier ain't so noble around here anymore. Not in a place like this. So, I just make life a bit more bearable for people. Bit of buying and selling never hurt no one, did it?
Can you tell me more of the army here?
Protocol now, that's what we go by. Well, this region you're in is our land for a start. We took over an old RAF place. Good and secure. We see off any threat from there. Take warning now. Outlaws have tried it on in the past. And it's made the patrols here and stuff your plans them.
Interested in trade. What does he have? Combat stim, firearm mastery. High powers, stock, heavy survival knife, sticky bomb, combat stim recipe. That would be useful actually.
That's everything, yeah. Word to the wise. Everyone trades with old Bootsy, so there's always new things in stock. Come back and see anytime. See you around, chum.
Oh damn it, it's fucking wasting my money. Or no, I didn't waste my money. I wasted the resources I needed to get that stuff. Damn it, I was already proficient with guns.
I'm bloody sure the captain knows it, but it helps in its way, and it's good for morale. Nobody seems to care if I don't turn up. Some of the stuff the captain has me mates do. Well.
Alrighty. Probably just gonna use Lee Enfield the entire way through.
All trades are final. Word to the wise. See you around, chum.
Let's see. I need 4 herbs, some glass, and chemicals to make a combat stem. Alright. Very least I'm able to use the combat stim. We need to save up 4 more to get the, get firearm focus. I'm curious though, how shit is the rusty version of the Lee Enfield compared to, let's say, a stock version? Alrighty. A lot of people are using like rusty weapons right now. I'm sure that'll change later on in the game, but still. Who is it now?
This land looks safe. This land is not safe. You should. This land may kill me.
I'll say this right now, it's definitely giving me more heavy Stalker vibes instead of Fallout. I mean, if you want to be more immediate about it, yeah, if we want to be a bit more immediate about it, then yeah, I guess it does have the Fallout-esque stuff going for it, in terms of like retrofuturism and all that. But yeah, no, outside of that, it's just kinda, just more reminds me of Stalker. Right now, this is like early on, trying to salvage around and bully around for some weapons and such. Unlike Stalker, melee weapons are viable too, so. Alrighty. What's this button do? What's in here? Hey, training stimulant. Nice. And a Mark IV revolver. Also nice. Kind of reminds me of Alien Isolation a little bit now I'm thinking about it. The way all this kind of sort of is. Got the atmosphere and everything. Characters kind of clunky as well and all that. All I need right now is a xenomorph popping around the corner and we're set. The only problem is just the FOV is kind of shit. Another training stimulant. I'm just picking these up left and right. What can you do, though? I can now purchase the ability to... Hold on, let me see here. Endurance training. Yeah, I'll just give myself firearm focus. The moment the first shot lands, it's the only shot that matters. I just got like a shitload of fucking pistol rounds right now. So I got like 3 cylinders worth of a revolver and 1 clip's worth. Well, righty. So I got like 4 wells worth of munitions. Yeah, right now I'm just hoping to God that the Lee infill will carry me over this entire way through. As much as I would prefer to have a FN fall, I also recognize the fact that it's probably going to burn through a shitload of ammo. Oh, Bard, here we go. Protocol workshop. All that with just a rusty 1911, huh? All I need to do now is just try and find a way to make bullets. I do that, I'm set. Windfall shipment. Squirt's dead. Slim damn soldiers are letting anyone pass, no matter how important they might be. Alrighty. Shotgun ammo, pistol ammo. I want to try and get endurance training. If I get endurance training, I'll be able to effectively use firearms more reliably. Looks like it was just a hostile takeover of Bard. Bard his areas, at least. Alrighty. Gun oil. Damn it, I was hoping. Damn it, I wanted to use the gun oil to, like, repair my shit or make this thing not as rusty. Oh well, a man can dream. Can I not? Would it not be beneficial of me to just take the armor? Kind of feel. Now I'm thinking about it, this kind of feels like Amnesia. If Amnesia wasn't, you know, a horror game and this was just straight out, but if this wasn't like Amnesia, it's just something else altogether. This seems like a hostile takeover of the Bard's facility. What we got here? Anything good? The fuck is this? Battle Britain. Oh, that's classy. 4 wells worth of munitions for my rifle. Come on, give me something good. There we go. That's new. Ah, yes, this isn't terrifying at all. And this is one of those instances where I wish there was a lean function in this game.
Who are you? Don't point the weapon at me if you want to live. Start talking, or this will end very quickly for you. What do you want? How did you find me?
Steady now. Mean no
I
harm.
have no reason to believe that. For all I know, you may be working with the British soldiers. I did not escape their prison just to be sent back again. So, I will need a better answer from you. What are you doing here?
I'm no friend of the soldiers. Maybe we can help each other out.
You do not look like a soldier. It is true, let me tell you. They are fools. Rats believing they are masters of the trap that holds them. The truth is, what we were does not matter. Only what we are. Remember that. And since we are all prisoners in this place, yes, I shall take a chance with you. I have been hiding here for years now. Perhaps my luck is changing. Listen, I have a radio set here, high-powered miniature set, but it was damaged. I need some components to fix it. Then I can signal for it.
Well, this is a quarantine zone. Aren't we all trapped here?
It is the interference field, it is true. I heard the soldiers say it stops messages getting in and out. But maybe one of my comrades is still alive in here, and we can make contact with them. It gives us a chance at least. I will write down the materials I need. Return when you have them. But if you return with hostile intent, I promise you...
I already got all those for you, pal.
Well, do you have the materials I need?
Sure.
Thank you. I am more dead. Is there anything I can do in return?
Answers first. I want to know exactly what you're doing here.
Do not be so foolish. I cannot just give up such information.
You'd be stuck here if it weren't for my help.
I am still stuck here. But it is true. You have given me hope. And for that I am grateful. I do not suppose it is a matter of any great secrecy anymore. The British government were hiding something in their so-called Science City. We infiltrated the facility and broke into the quarantine laboratory. Something happened while we were in there. I do not believe we were responsible, but I was also confused. We escaped the facility, but the zone was already surrounded. Land and sea. We could not escape. So we hid. I think you are owed some small reward for your troubles. Here. I need to get on with these repairs.
I'll leave you to it. Alrighty. Endurance training. Here we are. Alrighty. A lot of downtime. Real quiet and the like. Let me see. Is there anything I do to make this a bit more... Yes, I'm sure I don't want to have my stuff, whatever. Aim assist enable mouse. Let's see, is there another way around? I'm looking for a Nora right now. I knew a Nora once. She was my wife, and she met a 6 feet under trap. So, yeah. Alrighty. Apologies for not speaking too much, but
Hello? Someone there?
yeah.
Who the hell are you? No sort of moves or I'll shoot you dead. Who told you that was here? Who sent you?
Relax. Al from the pub landlord told me to find you.
I'll sent you, did it? Well, if he vouches for you, that'll have to do. I'm guessing he wants his message here.
Yes.
Right, here's the message. Get that to him as soon as you can. You're not from round here at all, are you? This must be very strange to you. I won't ask where you came from, but I do want to know what you'd intend.
Trying to find out exactly what happened here.
Do you know? Most folk round here like to live in ignorance. So you're one upon them. Maybe we've got a bit of common ground between us after all. Look, we got off on the wrong foot. Half the strangers out there would kill you for your shoes as soon as look as you. So I have to be careful. My name's Nora. Used to live in the village. But put that army captain's nose out of joint by answering back. Now I try to trap the villagers. I can trade if you have out worth selling.
I like to trade. Nail bomb, atomic battery, some bullets. Great.
I see a lot of those.
Alrighty. Just give her a grenade, a live grenade. Hot potato. Whoo!
Early done. Look. Things wash around the door and sometimes fetch up here. Might well be something you want. So drop in any time you're near. Alright, bit of advice for you. While you're here, Skethermore isn't what you'd call friendly. Down in Wyndham, the soldiers will leave you be, seeing as how you're a stranger. But out here, it's dog eat dog. There's folk round here that'll kill you for the sweat on your brow, so watch yourself.
I should be going now. Actually, I am interested in finding a specialized bard gear. Signal redirector device.
Come on. And what makes you think I'd tell out about that?
I know you found some secret plans in the buried cache by the manor.
What? Oh, what about that and all? Been 5 years since I watched the bottom bury it. Lots of chaos back then. Soldiers clearing a place out. So he must have thought he was alone. I snuck back after dark to dig it up. Reckoned it was something important. But all I found inside was those papers. I couldn't make head and tail of them. I'd never seen an actual signal redirector myself. But I do have some ideas where you might find one. For starters, there was that scientist who came back. Dr. Garrow, that was her name. Odds are, she had some of that bad gimmickry about her. Trouble is, she didn't get on the protocol. And they stuck her in prison. Let me mark that down for you. If you're serious about getting in there, don't go half-cocked. Alright, Lion's Den, that place. Folk that go in, well, they tend to stay there one way or another. Unless, mayhap there's another way. If you can find it. But no, never mind. It's impossible.
What is it? Another way to find one?
Well, I heard rumours, that's all. A special shipment of gear that got lost. Back when things turned bad, the Buffaloes tried to smuggle it out while the rest of us were getting walled in. Gossip is the cargo that never made it out, and it's still in Skethermore. But no one's found it, as far as I know. If it did exist, and you could find it, maybe you'll find your signal redirector inside. Look, I'll write down everything I know about it, but don't get your hopes up, alright? Might be not more than a fairy tale.
I'll be going.
Back out there.
Alright. So there's no, so as far as I can tell, there's no real crime system in this game, which, to be fair, probably is one of those things where it's kind of negligible in this case. And that's something that's kind of, you know, weird, but this game's not an RPG, and it's more or less survival instinct, I guess, more than anything. And so, yeah. Overall, though, it's very interesting, I'd say, in terms of what it is that this... Yeah, I'd say it's pretty interesting so far as to where things are going a little bit. Right now, just trying to survive all that jazz. Oh, would you look at that? There's also a bunch of guides out right now. Oh my god. Yay. Alright. Alright, but yeah. Alright, but yeah, no, this is pretty interesting though, I'd say. I'll be playing this on my off time as well, along with many other things, to be honest. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you want to see more, I'll be streaming again whenever I can nearby. And yeah, till then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon in the next one. That being whenever I can, hopefully this week. So, till then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.